this game. Really enjoyed it when it came out. Thought it was really cool looking.
I hated these cartoon things.
You didn't like these at
I
all?
think they look like those Esurance commercials in the mid-2000s.
They do look these. That's exactly what they remind me of. They remind me of Erin Esurance and her adventures. So.
And those reminded me of Powerpuff Girls.
Yes, and that's totally fine with me. So, but yeah, so the whole thing is you're a bunch of free runner delivery peoples, right? And you're playing as Faith, correct? Is that her name? Faith?
Sure.
I think it's Faith, isn't it? Let me not remember. I believe her name is Faith, yes. But you're a bunch of delivery people, like, fighting in a quasi-evil, maybe, corporation empire?
They're evil.
Okay, just checking. I don't know. I never got to a point to where they mentioned any kind of evil doings.
The weird thing about Mirror's Edge for me is that the whole game... Well, actually, there was an entire initiative from Electronic Arts at this time.
Right. From
and that's down. Okay.
First person parkour game, you could say.
Yeah, well, like there was there's my turn.
Yeah.
And there was a big initiative from Electronic Arts to basically change the perception of them as a company.
Okay, yeah.
And so in rapid succession, you had Dragon Age, and you had Dead Space, and Dante's Inferno.
Right.
And it was like a harder edge of Electronic Arts that you had not seen.
Sure.
And this is one of those games. Do you know who makes this game?
Who does make this game?
DICE!
DICE
The
makes this
people
game.
that make Battlefield.
Yes, DICE makes this game.
Pretty drastic departure from what DICE had done in the past.
Sure.
We're following Celeste here. She's
Right. Celeste is the
other runner lady.
Mm-hmm.
Red things. You can actually turn this off in the difficulties later on.
Oh, really?
You
can turn off the red part?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Yeah.
You can slide under that. Oh, actually, you can't slide under that. You have to jump up.
Yeah.
Whoop. Yeah. And R jams you through doors.
Right, yeah. You gotta look for the red. That's the...
Yeah, and then later on, like the... Whoa.
Whoa! Hey.
All right, a little bit down there.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah, you'll start to understand what is something that's grabbable,
right.
Even without the red.
That's pretty cool. So, that's pretty awesome. He's just showing you the things you can do. Following the red shirt there.
Okay, wait, hang on.
Oop.
Hang on, wait. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
And wait out.
Dang it. Broken ankle. She's fine. She's alright. She's okay. She's alright.
A little ace bandage on there.
Yeah. It's the game prepares you for failure, though. It sets you right back up for where you need to be. There's no like real wait time in between your your reset.
And as you can see by some of the prompts that are on screen, almost all of this game is played on the bumpers and the triggers.
Interesting.
Very little face button.
Right.
Just because of the way that it moves and how much you need to be turning while moving.
Right.
Like as you can see right there.
Mm-hmm.
You just quick response time in that is kind of important.
Right.
So we're going to do a wall run. I'm going to hit my 90-degree move here, and then jump over, and we're good.
Boom. There you go. And for response time, you mean as in meaning you need to have your thumbs pretty much on the sticks at all times.
Yeah, you need to
be
turning and reorienting yourself in the air a lot.
Right. Yeah. And have quick access to buttons without moving off of those sticks. So that's why the bumpers are typically used.
Where do I need to be going?
I guess up now. It's got barbed wire.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
it's a little tricky to talk while playing.
Right. No, it's not. Yeah, but that's why we're professionals. Damn it.
Yep.
Just just roll with it. Just roll. Wow, that was a long fall. I feel like that would have killed anybody else.
Well, it's like padded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is. Look at that. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I love the way the city looks in this game.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Looks really cool. I remember the last story I remember about, because they're making a sequel to this, correct?
They are.
That
got kind of pushed behind because of all the problems that they had with Battlefield.
Right.
Apparently, I just clipped that a little bit.
Yeah. Whoop.
Oh, all right. I'm not calling out.
You're doing the, yeah, you gotta do the little long jumpy. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Okay. Ooh. Really? Whoop, that was a fail.
I didn't hit the jump button.
There we go.
Jump. Roll.
Roll. Okay, so the roll keeps you from taking that damage. I see. So yeah, I remember the last story I read about the sequel to this game was that it was rumored to be possibly free, 100% open world. So that would be interesting if they.
Yeah, and they've shown it a couple of times, and I'm just whatever.
Jeez. I thought you knocked her out for a second. That was good. Oh! Alright. Hey, jump kick.
Alright, let's run through some weapons.
Whoa, hey, alright. Like, you take whatever you need. That's pretty cool. Disarm people and stuff. I actually had no idea guns were part of this game.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate them. Fight them one at a time if you gotta fight.
Ooh, dink.
I got your gun.
I got your gun now. Take that.
My goal in these games is to never use guns.
Right.
There are a couple of moments where I did it just out of easiness.
Right. So you actually can get through this game without using a gun at all.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see, she disarmed there and chucked it out. That's pretty alright.
Okay, that's enough training, ladies. Gotta get to the real thing. Drake's got a job for yourself, so check
Right.
Faye's got a job that's totally not gonna go bad.
This is the kind of world where people have names like Trips and Jaggers. And,
Jaggers?
I don't know. What else you got? Like, it's pretty cool that you roll into your attacks there. You can do that. Boop, doop, doop.
The CEO of an evil corporation, Skip Skeffield.
Skip Skeffield. Dirk Daggered.
Brock Sampson.
Brock Sampson. Oh, man.
This game looks great.
I love the look of this game. The art design in this game, I think, is fabulous. There is quite a bit of it that I think is inspired off of a comic book that nobody really wants to admit that it's inspired off of. The Joss Whedon joint called Fray.
I never read that.
There's a lot of similarities between this and
Shocker,
Fray.
I haven't read a comic.
Well, yeah, but it is a Buffy comic technically.
I read some of those.
Yeah, it takes place in. This is before This is before Buffy was over, and it's before.
Yeah, it's the story of the last Slayer. Right?
Yeah, the story of the Slayer of the future, basically, which kind of gets.
How does that fit in with the fact that everybody became a Slayer?
Exactly. The comic came out before that storyline hit, so it kind of gets written out of continuity from that point on. But Frey was very much exactly like this. She was a messenger, and she was a free runner type character in this dystopian, weird magic future where werewolves and everybody knew that werewolves existed and everything and stuff like that. So they were just kind of all hanging out with each other. But it was a pretty cool little story, a little isolated story.
I've had enough of your anti-werewolf agenda.
I'm just saying. I just, it's. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that's how.
Now I really feel like you're starting to.
I don't like the way you say werewolf. They're like Canthro-Americans, okay? But a lot of similarities in this game to Frey because she has the little running thing. She's a delivery, has the whole delivery thing down. And also her sister is a cop. And also in this, Faith's sister is a cop. That I remember.
And this chick is named Faith.
And this name is Faith.
That's the name of Buffy the Vampire Slayer character.
Right, yeah. And then there's also Frey. It's pretty close. It just, a lot of similarities. I always thought that was weird, and I wonder if anybody ever caught that or mentioned it before. We mentioned it here on Video Destruct, so there you go.
Are you trying to get a cheap pop?
Trying to get a cheap
Right here!
Right here! On Video Destruct! All 17 of you viewers out there who watch this dumb video.
Well, I'll tell you something, brother. Right here in Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Uh-oh. You got guys.
Okay, that's it.
Run. All right. Oh, that's gonna do it. You know what? You want to make this a hips? You want to make this a hips?
Yeah, fine.
I think we're making this a hips. We'll see you next time on Hips. Hips episode 2. Faith. I mean, not that. Mirror's Edge. That's it.